All right, we're here with Ellen Burton, Mayor Pro Tem for the Camas City Council. Ellen, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, my pleasure, Brian. Always willing to be listening to our community.
So, first things first, what does it take to be a good city council member?
There are three things. You need to listen, you need to represent, and you need to collaborate. So let's start with listening. Listening is about having the humility and the grace and the true desire to listen empathetically to our community, to our council members, to our staff, to make sure that you're really hearing the situation, the factors and aspects of it, and what we need to do together to solve it. Second, representation. As a council member, we represent the entire Camas community. We don't represent a political party. In fact, that's one of the things I like most about it, is nonpartisan. It's very important that we realize we represent the citizens. We don't represent ourselves. Collaboration. Getting anything done takes more than one. And the best results come from a high-performing team that is made up of experts, community members, local organizations, and regional stakeholders to get it done. So listen, represent, and collaborate.
Hey, Ellen, do I have to know a lot about local government to be a city council member?
Nope. Although it definitely helps if you've worked in an organization or volunteered to do an organization. So you know a bit about structures, how things work, how you have advisory boards that perhaps provide oversight, and how you have people on the ground that do the work. You don't need to know, but you do have to be willing to learn.
Hey, Ellen, does it cost a lot of money to be in the city council?
Well, it depends. Not really. You don't need any money to participate in the city council, although you do have a lot of commitment from time. And if you run a campaign, you will need to fundraise to some degree to be able to afford perhaps a website, some communication materials, and other things. But you do not have to have any money to be a council member. We want everybody to be interested that has a voice.
Hey, Ellen, is it easy to sign up to run for election for a city council member spot?
Sure is. Key thing though, we're in Clark County, Washington, not Nevada. I've made that mistake. So you can go out to the Clark County, Washington government site, Department of Elections, and they have everything there you need. They have resources for candidates. They have the submittal forms and the dates. The filing week dates, it's called, is from May 3rd, starting for mail-in, up through May 21st. You can do it online, in person, or via U.S. mail. There have many resources out on that site, and government, the state of Washington and county regulates elections and candidates' campaigns very tightly. So you also have to fill out a campaign disclosures on the Public Disclosure Commission website from the state of Washington. It's really important that you meet those deadlines. It's also affordable. It's a little over $100 to file for a City of Camas council member seat.
Hey, Ellen, what's your favorite thing about being a city council member?
Oh gosh, Brian, there's so many things. I'll have to say I'm kind of a people person. So for me, it was all the people. It is the outstanding, competent professional staff and administration we have at the City of Camas. It are the committed individuals in our organizations and businesses throughout the city, and those other just our residents who care so passionately about the places they live. Also, it's really interesting to learn about how a city operates, how the complex funding mechanisms are, and what a long-term planning horizon a city has to have. Did you know it took like 10 years to get the funding, the planning, and the building of just that Brady Road improvements that were completed recently? It's very fascinating.
Ellen, thank you so much for taking the time with us today.
My pleasure, Brian, and thanks for being Director of Communications for the City of Camas and helping facilitate these conversations. You're outstanding.